So thank you for attending this session. I'll be presenting uh, preparing presentation slides, part of the AF0205 internship in internal practice. Okay. All right. So our agenda today is introduction, basic features, and advanced features of PowerPoint presentation, and then best practices for effective presentation. All right. Okay. So if you're planning to do presentation, of course you need to plan for it. When you're doing the planning, you have to define your objective. What is the purpose of or the reason why you're presenting, and then state it in your presentation. Okay, usually in the first few slides, and then you need to know who will be your audience. And as you have experienced this morning, I was helping you to set up because I'm not really sure if you're familiar with MS Teams. All right, but now you might be familiar on how to use it. Okay, and you have to also know, or you need to know the knowledge level of your audience, so it's easier for you to convey your message. And then while you are planning your presentation, you have to prepare your outline. Okay, it's better to like have like small notes on your side. Okay, if you can see my face, I have a note here. Okay, sometimes I wrote I write some points that I want to emphasize here. Okay, all right. So there are different presentation tools. Okay, but primarily we will be using Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, but you can also use Google Slides, right? Prezi, that's another version there. There's a LibreOffice and WPS Office free. But again, primarily we will only use Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, but it doesn't prohibit you to use other presentation tool. Okay. All right. So when you're trying to design your slides, okay, you have to be consistent on the themes, and you can see my themes here. It's like pale brown or something like a tan color, right? And this seems like a pastel, right? So you have to be consistent on your presentation. Okay. What is the theme of your presentation, right? What is the style of the presentation? Because it's when you jump from one style to another style, it removes that focus of your audience. Okay, so make sure that you have to be consistent on using that and make it simple and clean. Don't put so many like items that are irrelevant. Okay, because PowerPoint presentation tends to be used only as a presentation, not a cue card or not to uh, distract your audience. Okay, but one technique that I can also suggest is don't you can include some animations, but ensure that animations or those transitions later I'll discuss are not really distracting. Okay, and you can see in my presentation here the transition from one slide to another is what we call morph. Later I'll also show that. And you can see the transition. I'll click now. The transition is like this. Okay, simple. Okay, now before we do that, these are the parts of presentation slide. So you have program frame, menu tab here, ribbon. You can see all those items here. Uh, Groups here, slide preview on the left side, workspace. You can see here, and then status bar. Okay, so these are parts of the presentation slide. And sorry, I forgot that view option and slide. If you want to make it presenter's view, you click that small button there. All right, so applying basic features. Okay, so when you're trying to create your slides, so you have a title slide, usually on top. You can see that create an engaging introduction. That's the title. Okay, include the title of your presentation, your name and date. Sorry, that's the
They,
previous one. Then agenda slide. You've seen the agenda a while ago, right? The agenda contains the introduction, basic features, advanced features, and these things. So you have to include that. So title and then agenda. Okay, so don't forget that because your audience needs to know the agenda of your presentation. Okay. All right, so the main content is example of this is the main content. Okay, and you can see that there's a old lady on the left side. Okay, that is coming from stock images, which I will teach you later. Okay, so you want to include some images, you can do that. Okay, and you can see this arrow. This is part of the clip art. Okay, clip art also I'll teach you later. All right. So when you develop a slide or content slide, focus on a single idea. Okay, when you have this for example this develop main slide, okay, main content slide here, this is one idea. Okay, this is your idea on this presentation. Then create some bullet points. This is my bullet points. Okay, you can do it the traditional way or you can do it the same way that I'm doing clip art. Okay, so it will capture your audience attention, and remember it's only bullet points, it's not story. Okay, you can see in some presentation they will include so many things there, like telling uh, telling stories and things like that. No, it's bullet points, so which means maximum or between 5 to 6 bullets will be fine. Okay, so bullet point means maybe a word or just a phrase or a
sentence.
sentence, and that's enough. Okay, then visuals. If you want to include some images, charts, as an example, this clip art that I'm presenting to you, that arrow and then that old lady on the side. Okay, that's an example of incorporating
Great.
images. Now, it depends on you because you are the presenter, how you want your presentation to happen. Will that be, what you call this? Do you want a funny presentation or a creative one or professional or formal? And it depends on the audience that you will present. For example, if you want to present to your friends, you want to make it fun, right? Or you want to make it too formal. Okay, so but if it is like a business presentation, it should be formal, right? Or professional at least. Okay, so use of effective text. You have to choose the font size. Be consistent on the font size that you will use. Okay. Suggestion is Arial or Calibri. Okay. Those fonts are easy to read. Okay. And then font size, it should be readable. Right. I'm not sure if you are you able to read the font size here. I haven't tested.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But as much as possible, you make it larger. Especially, you know that when I'm doing lecturing, I have students sitting at the back. That like class size is like Luca Pacioli. Just imagine. Okay. So this
Look up.
fonts may not really applicable. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to also know
Increase the font size.
how big you will be the venue, okay, of your presentation. And then contrast. Use high contrast between text and background. You can see here, uh, this is like a greenish background on the circle and then white. So it's easy for you to see it.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay, so we have a visitor observing. All right. So you have to do the right contrast, huh? Like if it is greenish like this, dark green uh, colors, you want a bit lighter color, maybe yellow, or but don't use green or blue here because it may not be visible. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I
We have
really
some
do.
music here. Okay. So this is another option that you can use in stock option. Sorry, stock images. Later, I'll teach you how. Okay. So you can also add transitions and animations. Okay, that's optional. In formal setting, I may not suggest to put so much transitions. Okay, if you are presenting in formal setting, because the main focus of your presentation should be uh, to capture their cognitive or their ideas. And if you're putting same thing that I'm doing here, it's fun, right? Like creative and things like that. It's not really suited for a formal event. Clear? Right.
Yeah.
So as I mentioned to you, use transition and animation sparingly and only to enhance understanding, not to distract. Okay. So this
Yes.
animation can distract you. Okay. All right. So if you're about to end your presentation, you create a strong conclusion. Right.
Mm.
Provide a summary of your slide. Just one slide, a summary of all your presentation. Okay. And then provide the key points of those presentations that you have. Then, if you want to call some attention of your audience, you can also do that there. You have to ensure that you have a Q&A slide. Allow your audience to ask questions.
Questions and answers.
Okay. So, of course, you try to review and edit your work, proofread for any grammatical error or spelling mistake. Uh, Check for the consistency, as I mentioned to you, those sizes, backgrounds, animation, and things like that should be consistent. And if you will be recording your presentation, we have another visitor. If you're recording your presentation, I suggest do practice first before you record, because that will be part of your assessment. So you have to record. Uh, try to uh, try to get used to it. Sometimes we got nervous when we first use the technology, right? Are you nervous
Mm.
using this now?
Yeah, right
You
now
don't
I'm
want to touch buttons.
nervous.
So try to rehearse, practice. Okay. And MS Teams, if you're recording it here, you can always record and then don't record it, then record. Okay, so you can mix it up. Okay. So you have to use multimedia wisely, audio and video, okay, only if relevant, and provide interactive elements like polls and live demonstration. Later, I'll show you a poll. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you can see that small like speaker there. Okay. I will click
Mine.
that
Oh,
so you
speaker.
can hear the noise. Oh, sorry, the sound, not noise, sound. Okay. I'll click this. A bit low voice, low tone. But there is a that's you can see that small speaker there at the right side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That link is free. Okay. So the sounds that you want to include in your presentations are free. Okay, if you want to include. All right. Okay. So applying advanced features. We're on the second part of the discussion.
Mm-hmm.
This PPT will be shared in Moodle. Okay. All right. So you can custom your animations uh, and you had to ensure that there's a smooth transition, okay, of your presentation. And this video also is downloaded from stock images. Okay. Okay, so you can also include hyperlinks. Okay, embedded media like video clips, audio clips I've shown you a while ago, and live polling and questions and answer. That HTTPS menti a dot com is a free quiz, online quiz if you want to include. Okay. And that QR code you can scan your phone using this scan using your phone, and it will direct you to that link if you want to take the quiz. Okay. Because of that, wait, just give me time. Not this one. Showing my face again. Uh, just give me time. I'll show you that Menti. Uh,
Excuse me.
okay, are you able to see that blank web
Yeah.
page? Okay, have you seen that options? Happy, sad,
Mm,
confused?
yeah.
Okay, so this is an online polling that you can use in your presentation if you want. Okay, so have you happy, sad, confused? Okay, like going back to the presentation. Okay, data visualization, you can use the charts I mentioned to you, smart arts, and you can also use that Canva, okay, online tools in presentation.
Canva.
Okay,
Master
use master
slides.
slide. Later I'll show you how to use that.
Mhm.
Custom themes and image editing. Okay, you can only also do that. Collaboration features. If you use Google Sheet and PowerPoint online, you can actually uh, have that features. Okay, commenting and reviewing. You can add comments or notes on your PowerPoint. We'll do that later on. Okay, presenter's view. I'll show you later how it works. You can see some of your notes, okay, on that, okay. And then if you have laser pointer, okay, on presentation, or they call it slide changer, you can also use that. So this is the presenter's view. You can see notes here. Later, I'll show you how it works. Okay, so for those with person with disabilities, you can include subtitles if they have hearing impairments, and videos also you can use. Okay, so you have to make it accessible to all, okay, as much as possible, but in reality we may not be able to achieve that. Okay, but we are trying our best. Okay, so the best practices here: engage your audience, ask questions. That's why I'm asking questions to you. Right, keep it simple and stay on topic. Okay, so which means if you're presenting, don't go telling other stories. Okay, you might be presenting and then you're telling
Mm.
about your uh, problem with your loved ones or best boyfriends or girlfriends like that. Okay, so just focus on the presentation. All right. So you see that I have a Q&A session here. You have questions?
Questions.
Nothing for now? Overwhelmed? Happy? Sad? Confused?
Question.
Confused?
I'm
Happy?
happy.
Okay.
A little bit confused.
Come again? Sorry.
I'm happy and just a little bit confused.
So don't worry, don't worry. That's why I recorded this, right? So you can always watch it. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So that's not me. Okay. Okay. I'll stop. I'll stop sharing this. Uh,
Mhm.
Now I'll teach you how to uh, use PPT. Okay. No, not this one. Are you able to see that IBS vision, mission, and values? No,
Yes.
no, not yet. Okay, wait for it. Uh,
Oh, wait. No.
okay, can you see it now?
Yes.
Hi. There's a problem.
The
I think the
connection.
connection.
Yeah.
Because we're using data. See you at the screen.
Okay, yeah. So technology, huh? Have issues. All right. So are you able to see that IBS
Technology
University vision, mission, and
problem.
values? Okay. Now I'll
Yes.
I'll show you how this menu,
But I
okay,
cannot see on
works.
the screen.
Okay. So I'll show you how this one's works. Okay. So let's start on
Mm,
this. This is the title page, and then we'll include the agenda. Sorry,
this,
agenda. All right. Okay. So here, first thing that we can do is you can change the font style. Okay. You can change the font style.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you want that, or this one, or this one. Okay. I usually prefer Arial. Okay. Okay. So you see that I chose Arial, and then uh,
Mm-hmm.
I'll put presented by.
Mr.
Okay.
Milfred.
All right. So that's changing of font. If you want to change the color, just change the color. Okay. So right. So these are kind of basic, right? Uh, Now if you want to change the
Mm-hmm.
design, okay, you
Mm-hmm.
can choose different styles here. Okay. So it's up to you if you what you wish to have. So I'll use this. Okay. So you can see when I change the uh, design, okay, this is the
Design.
menu here, design. It's consistent. You can see that bluish line here. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
consistent. All right. Then here, if you want to include the slide, click this new slide on top of the home menu, and then here you want to make it like this or this. Okay, so if you want to include.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, if you want to insert a photo, here it says photo, insert.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'll teach you this one.
Insert.
This is important. Pictures, you can choose from your device. Okay, if you click this, then it will try to find an image. Okay,
Save picture.
See that? So you can insert that. Okay. If you want to insert a photo, like available in internet. Sorry, going back to that one.
Stop image.
Pictures, stock images. You see that? Stock images. If you click that, there will be uh, available images that you can use. Okay. So if you click this, insert. Okay. Okay, you can resize it. You can do it like this. Now, if you want to put it at the back, right click and then send to back.
Send to back.
Okay. So what will happen is it will go. Okay. So you see, it's not there anymore. It's on the back of the image. Okay. But I will remove that. Okay. Right. All right. Okay. So our agenda is bullet points. Sorry, bullet points. Shan, Shan, values. Okay. All right. So this vision, mission, and values, if you want to make it an art, okay. So you go right click here and convert to smart art. Okay. So
Smart.
like for example, this one, if you want this, that will be smart art. Okay. Want to change the color? Okay. Want to include an image? Same approach I mentioned to you. Sorry. Stock images. Then you can select maybe an icon or sticker. Okay. Sorry, I like bees.
Mm.
Stickers. Values. Okay. Clear on this? All right.
Yes.
Now if you want to include animations, okay. So you go to that animation here. And then if you want fly in means like this. Okay. Float like this. Okay. Up to you. Now, if you want the effect, if you want it one by one only, like that. Okay.
Effect of sound.
So easy. All right. Now you can include the transition of the slide, which means how the slide will come in, okay, or come out. All right. So let's try push. Okay. If you click this button here, this is the slideshow, like that. Okay. All right. Okay. We can include another one here. You can include audio, okay, or you can record your own. Okay. So what I will do is I will record my own here. I'll say agenda. Okay. So if I click that record, that red button here, it will record. Okay. So I'll record my voice. Okay. Agenda, vision, mission, and values. Okay, so you can see that like a
Okay.
speaker there. If I play that, okay. So if you want to record your own voice, uh, there's another way. Video. You can include online videos or stock videos. Okay, I will do it on the other page here. Let's include the video, huh? Stock videos. By the way, if you're using our internet here, it may be limited. Okay, so this insertion of images through online may not be available, but you can
Yeah.
take photos on your own and then include your photos if whatever photos you took. Like I'm not
From
sure what you
device.
will be presenting to Mr. Manikandan's business report. Maybe like you're trying to do a retail shop, then you can take a photo of retail shop and then insert that. Okay, let's include this. Okay, so this is the image. All right, so you can see that the video covered all the slides, right? So again, you right click, send to back. Then that vision, mission, and values will be there. Sorry, vision
Oh,
IBS. Okay. Now remember, we need to change the color of the font if it is not visible.
change it to white.
Okay. Clear?
Yeah.
And you can increase the size if you want. Clear? All
Yeah.
right. So if you do that in a presentation, it will be like this. Okay. All right. So what features? Okay, sorry. I will include a cameo. Ah, Cameo, you can see that insert here. And then cameo
Mm-hmm.
means you will show your face in the presentation. Ah, I'll do only this slide. I'll insert a cameo. Huh? Wait, there's so many steps. What happened here? Okay, so if I click that, like a camera icon there at the right side, you can see that camera error because we're using MS Teams.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's right.
So anyway, that's how you include that. Okay, the cameo. Okay. All right. What else do we need? Okay, so design already did. Transition I already taught you. Animations. Okay, slideshow.
Slideshow.
Uh, there's an option here to record your PPT, but uh, we usually don't recommend. Uh, the reason is it it consumes so much of MBs or so much of file. Okay, it's a big file, so you don't want to save it. So it's better to present it in MS Teams like this and then show it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's the option. Uh, if you want to present it from the beginning, you can click this. Okay. Or if you want to present on the current slide like this, just click this one from current slide. It will only show the current slide. Okay, starting from that. Okay, right. I missed something here? Insert. Okay, smart art is there. Sorry. Uh, Shapes. If you want to include shapes, insert shape. This. Okay.
This is classroom. Go to a little down because other people they are watching. This is not your house to relax. This is classroom.
What's that? Okay, we're having a meeting, so we'll continue later, huh?
Okay.
All right, thank you. Uh, all right, so we included this shape option here. Okay, you have to include. You can include. You want to include lines. You can also include that. Okay, right. Okay. Want to have links? You can add links here. For example, this one agenda. Okay, click or here. You can insert link, and if you want to have link in this, okay, you can select that slide. Okay, so the link here, you go to presentation. If you click this, it will go send you to that link that you created. Okay, comments. You want to comment here, you can write comment here. You can say make this font size larger. Then you press this arrow icon here, and then that's it. Okay. Another one, if you want to put a comment here, say make emphasis. Okay. If you go to the presentation like this, okay, just give me time. Okay, so this is the presenter's view. So you can see when I type that note, you can see it here. And you can see the next slide. Okay. Text box. Okay, you can type text box there. Same thing, you can resize or change the font color. Okay. Okay. You can create a PDF here if you want. Sorry, coming back to that note here, you can hide that comment or you can show. Okay. When you will know who commented here. View, you want, you can view it slide sorter. You can drag slides like this. Okay, to change the sequence, and then if you want this, okay, so you can type the note here. So again, if you go to the presenter's view, you can see that note. Okay. Reading view, only reading. And slide master is important. Slide master means this will be applicable to all the slides. Okay, so if you change this and make this as 20, and then you change this as like this, if you close this, uh, you will see that the font had changed. Okay, again, it becomes Abadi. Right. Okay, languages you can select. If you want English, or you can add the language. Okay, all right. So basically, that's the features of the PPT. And I recommend you can include those animations, transitions, and any images, videos to improve your presentation. Right. Thank you for watching the recorded video. Okay. And please ensure that you incorporate all those animations, those creative ideas provided in this presentation. Right. Okay. So in next meeting, we will have using MS Teams. Okay. So I'll teach you how to use it. Okay. Until then, see you.